What's goody, everyone? How's everyone doing? Hey, Kels. Hey, dear Kim. Hey, Dorothy. Make sure you guys hit a like for me. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started because y'all know your girl don't like to be on here all day. Delightful. Hey, Honey Child. Hey, Desiree. Hey, Lex. Make sure you guys hit a like for me. C. McGee, Nisha. Sis said I was waiting for you to go live. Like, sis, where you been? Hey, Kat. Hey, J Bay and Shay Gray. Baby. Lex. Hey, Broke. Head Honcho. Hey, Stacy. Hey, 100% Pure Love. Hey, Rachel. Hey, dear Kim. I think I spoke. I'm going to speak again. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get into this video. As you seen from the title, are you a baby mama? Are you a baby missile? Mm, 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 mm. Hey, Alex. Hey, Diamond. Hey, JG. Vibes. Hey, Nika. Hey, Latrice. I got my coffee. Desiree, what's up, sis? I got my coffee. I hope y'all got something to drink. We gonna chit chat. We're gonna do a little girls talk. Guys, y'all can chime in too. Cause y'all make us baby mamas. Hey, Oven. Cece. LaQuinta. Hey, everybody. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So we're gonna discuss my Jazzy life. You know, they got channels, they put content out. They want us to comment. We gonna comment. Okay. Okay. Hey, Asia. Hey, Shaniqua. Hey, Casey, I'm making my coffee right now. What have I missed? I've been busy the last couple of days. Sis, you ain't missed a thing. It's the same thing, different channel. Nothing to drink but water, sis. That'll work. Hey, nerd girl. All right, y'all. So we gonna talk a little bit. So, Delightful, you always at work, sis. You be bringing in that money. Sis work hard for that money. I know that's right, sis. That's why I can't be on here long. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and talk. So Jazzy did a video today. Okay, if you haven't seen it, get me right, y'all. Something about Bay and his birthday. Oh, Zaddy home. Sis says Zaddy home. Sis said she got 2 jobs. I know that's right. Sis said she got a job for her bills and then she got a job for her. Hey, Sam. Hey, Erica. Yanni Bunny B. So, sis said Zaddy home. Zaddy's home to stay. Okay, y'all know I am not a singer. But your girl definitely tries. So, okay, Honcho, we'll be right here. Hey, Tazzy. So, Jasmine did a video. She showed us where she went to get Zaddy. She said Zaddy. I know that's right, girl. She said she went to go get Zaddy some gifts for his birthday. And sis went to the Dollar Tree. Now, sis, you could have went to Five Below, but okay. Anyway, it's a new relationship. I get it. Don't invest a whole bunch until you know for sure. I get it, sis. Hey, Dream. Hey, Patricia and Angie. Patricia mad about that. Okay, we gonna talk about that, Patricia. So I'm watching the video and I'm like, okay, girl, all right. So she started typing. Sis said, you know what? I can't even express these words out of my mouth. Sis, I'm gonna just go ahead and type this because you know how some people say they can really display their feelings in words and when they write stuff down instead of speaking them. So a lot of times people say they can't really get what they want to say out. They just gotta write it out. So I guess Jasmine's a poetess or something. I don't know, chits. I'm just watching these videos. So anyway, we watching and sis was expressing her love and how Zaddy makes her feel. And I was like, ooh, sis. Okay. Zaddy over there laying it down, huh? Okay. Well, sis, you need to stop calling him friend and call him your man. Okay? Because that spread that you spread it out for him on that bed. Now, Jasmine, I will say this, sis. We know you put strawberries on the bed, but sis, I'm gonna need you to stop putting groceries on your bed, okay? Sis. Hey, Yamika. I'm gonna need you to stop putting groceries on your bed. I'm gonna just ask that politely. So sis had candles, the little tea candles, and she had roses, and I'm glad she went and bought the fake roses instead of the real ones. Good thinking, sis. Um, and she had a little package on the bed. And I was like, oh, okay, girl, you went all out. And then all of a sudden I seen some money on the bed. So I was like, so sister, we about to see a strip tease? Sis, where them dollars at? Hey, where them dollars? Sis, is he about to make it rain up in there on you, sis? And then I thought about it. Oh no, them 20s for him. Sis had 4 20s on the bed for Zaddy. And I'm like, hmm, okay. So I'm assuming you had $100 budget and you spent about 20, you had 80 left, and you said 2 tears in a bucket. I'm gonna just go and lay this on his bed to show Zaddy how I really feel about him. And I was like, okay, Jasmine, sis, look, we understand that you trying to, show go all out for the ninja. You know how when we get into these relationships, we really like to make this ninja think we doing something. But sis, the $80, yeah, sis, that wasn't a good look. That wasn't cute at all. Especially you are the same person who claims every time you get a chance that you broke. Okay. So the next time you holler you broke, sis, that 80 that you had spread across that sheets, them blankets, sis, we gonna remind you about that 80. Okay. We gonna remind you about that. Now, I'm not saying that you couldn't spend no money on your zaddy. Okay. But one thing I will say is, Jasmine, we have seen a lot how you have showed us how you care for these men. We have seen multiple videos of how you lay it on out for Phillip, and now you're laying it all out for Zaddy. Sis, I want to see some videos with somebody laying it out for you. Okay? That's what I want to see. Sis, I need to see those videos because you have showed us time and time again how you lay it down for these ninjas in your life. And that's great, sis. I'm not telling you not supposed to, if your baby daddy or your new ninja, and you want to show him how you feel, and you want to show us how you feel about him, sis, we get it. But I want to start now seeing some videos where you're vlogging what Bay has done for you. Okay? It's time, sis. It's time. Yeah, it's time. We need to see those videos. We need to see what Zaddy or Bay or whatever you want to call him. We want to see what he's doing for you, sis. That's necessary. I don't know if he got her anything for her birthday. She didn't mention. That's my point. You could told if he did get you something, sis, you could have clearly told us what he got you without even mentioning his name. You could have said Zaddy got me X, Y, and Z. Sis, you didn't say anything. Now, you might say, well, it's none of y'all business. Well, it wasn't our business for you to show us what you did for him, but you showed us, sis. So, you vlog your life. So, sis, we should have been privileged to that information, sis. We want to know how Zaddy Kicking it down for you, sis. And I want to know who watched them kids, because you say you can't get no babysitter. Sis, who watched them kids for you while you was able to lay it out for Zaddy? Can you tell us that? Sis got a yeast infection? Oh. Mm. Well, she definitely need to stop putting food on the bed if she laying up with a yeast infection. My God. Okay. Anyway. Um, sis said melatonin. So, but you know what? I'm gonna say this, y'all. We're not gonna. Sis said Kaylin watched them. We're not gonna say that Jasmine can't have a decent man. We do understand that we've seen years, and when we didn't see the years, she caught us up to the years of what Phillip didn't do for her or how he treated her. And she said in her live tonight, um, you know, what Phillip has done. And I just really feel like it's time for Jasmine to show us what a ninja gonna do for her. I think Jasmine deserves to have somebody to show her that she needs to be loved. Like I know a lot of people don't appreciate Jasmine, don't like Jasmine, and sometimes Jasmine irritates me from her videos. But at the end of the day, I really feel like that girl needs to know how a real man should treat you, and I don't think she's had that. And I'm hoping she's not. The little nice things he's probably been texting you or saying in your ear, sis. I'm hoping you're not jumping prematurely because you're not used to how, since you, from what you say, you're not used to a man treating you right. And here this one come, and I'm just hoping and praying that, you're not just getting all caught up, because sis, you don't really know if this is reality or fake, sis. You don't know yet, Now, how long she been dating him? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. But it definitely hasn't been as long as she's been with Phillip. Okay. So considering all that she went through with Phillip, we know by watching Jasmine and listening to Jasmine and us being women ourselves and us being with men that wasn't no good and the ones that was and the ones that was halfway. Yeah, we know how a man can manipulate you, and women can manipulate men too. Okay. But right now we're talking from a women aspect. We know how men can manipulate you if you allow them to. And we know Jasmine has definitely been manipulated by a ninja. Okay. Um, her baby daddy. From what she says, she's told us this. So yes, sis, I think you need to that $80, sis, I think you should have just kept that in your pocket, because whatever you laid down in that bed and gave that man, that should have been $80 plus worth. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not saying that you can't buy anything from obviously, like that song with Beyonce, "Let Me Cater to You." Okay, I don't remember all the words, but anyway, y'all get the drift. Yes, you can cater to your man. Yes, but it has to be reciprocated back, sis. And based off what you have not told us, well, we don't know what he's doing, and you can't say, well, it's none of your business. Well, sis, how come it's not? You're telling us what you're doing for him. So why wouldn't you tell us what he do for you? The people want to know. Yeah, the dollars in the video was very tacky. Since it's not customary for women to be kicking ninjas down. Okay, that's not. One thing I could say about gifting, when you're gifting, it's easier to buy something for a man than it ever is to buy something for a woman, because women, we like everything. We it's a whole bunch of stuff you can buy us, but men, you go to get that ninja a nice shirt, some tools, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some tickets to the basketball game. We do know Corona going on and that, but if it was before Corona, like you can put something in a ninja's hand, get him something nice for his car or something like that. But men is simple. You don't really just put money in men hand. At least I haven't done it. I'm gonna just say that. I haven't done that. When it's time to get my husband something for birthdays, Christmas, yeah, I'm going to buy him something. Yeah, I'm not putting out. Trust me, he's putting money in my hand all the time. It's plenty of times he'll be like, I don't know what you want. You got so much ish up in here. He'll just say, here goes some money. 200, 300, whatever. Or 100, or whatever. Whatever the occasion is. Here. He do me like that quick. Because for one, My husband's not really a shopper. And every time he goes shopping, he gets super frustrated because he just don't never know what to get me. So a lot of times I just tell him, just give me some money and let me go get my own stuff. I mean, yeah, it's the thought that counts. Right, Shannon, it's the thought that counts. But there has been times, obviously, with my situation is different because we're a couple here. We sharing things, so it's been times where he need a couple dollars to payday, and I'm like here, or I need a couple dollars, and he like here, and that's just but we've been doing that for years. I just really felt like with this to be a new relationship for him, regardless if she been knowing this man since you've been knowing him, but you just now got introduced to a relationship. Yeah, that's a game changer right there. Me personally, the little $80 on the bed, sis, that was a little cheesy. Okay, that was a little juvenile to me. Me. Okay, I could be totally wrong. Yeah, we not gonna talk about Chrissy because y'all know I'm still mad at Chrissy about that whole dinner, whatever the hell that video was she did the other day, that live with them kids. Yeah, I'm mad at sis because I don't like the way you did that. I don't like the way you put that out there. You got black women looking kind of bad out here, sis. Yeah, I didn't like that. No, I ain't watching her. She said, I need all my coins. You can't buy a man. But we do know women try. Men try to buy women, but women, we'll try to make this ninja think we really like we are down. We give him the keys to our car when we at work and all that stuff. Women, they'll do a lot to please a ninja. But sis, I'm gonna let you know, you need to let that ninja please you. Okay? It ain't nothing wrong with asking a man for some money, because like the old saying goes, if you don't ask, you don't receive. And you're gonna have to tell me no before I assume that you're gonna tell you before I assume you're gonna say no. Yeah, I'm asking. Can I get $100, $200, $300? Like, I don't care if I did just meet you. I have a cousin, y'all. When she's married now, but when she was in the dating game, she said that was her test for the men. When she meet them, she instantly would say, "I need $200." And based off their expression or their reaction to that was how she judged if she was gonna carry on a conversation. Now, it was times where them ninjas was like, I ain't got no money. And it was times where them like, you say you need how much? 200. Okay, boom. And she ain't even let the man touch her leg. But she said that was my test. Because she said, because one thing about a man, he needs to do whatever he can to win a woman over. You know? Like that's the old days, okay? Where the man come court you. You don't come court him. He comes and courts you. Right. You giving that ninja $80. What he gonna do with the $80? What was he gonna do with $80? What was he gonna go get a pedicure and a manicure? Yeah, sis, you would have been better off buying him a nice jersey or something, or a hat and a shirt or something like that. Something he could have instantly, like. How weird is that? He just take the 80 and slide it in his pocket like that, or what are you gonna do? Put it in his purse? Like, sis, that was weird, but okay. Anyway, yeah, to me, I took it like Jasmine learning. She learned it, okay, because she's been with a man so long that she's always done for. Sis, I don't think sis really know what it is for somebody to do for her. But sis, it's time for you to start letting and learning. Okay, it's time for you to just sit back and reap the benefits of being in a relationship, not him always reaping the benefits. It's time. A real man would take her on an actual date and pay the babysitter. Yeah, well, maybe they are going on dates. We don't know. I'm sorry, I may be wrong, but there is no respectable man dating Jackson with all that mess she's in. DC affairs, lack of hygiene, diarrhea of the mouth, blah 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 blah. Sis said, "Oh my God." They could have celebrated their birthday together. They ain't that far apart. That's true too. Yeah, some nice Air Force Ones or something like that. My grandma used to say the best way to get rid of a bum ass man is to ask him for some money. Girl, what you just said. I'm telling you that my cousin, that used to be her little, that was her test for the men. If they started acting funny and antsy about giving up the money, sis was like, oh, okay. Yeah, she didn't answer those calls anymore. So I know a lot of people are. So let me say this. So at the end of the day, y'all, we joking about Jasmine and the whole little birthday situation. And I'm gonna tell you why I feel like people do Jasmine like they do, and it's her own fault because of the things Jasmine has came out here and said. Like when she said a few months back, was that last year maybe, when she said she had the whole baby fever, and then you stood up in your kitchen in your black nightgown with no bra on, act, acting like you was about to commit Harry Carey because the kids were getting on your nerves. See what I'm saying? You say stuff, sis, that don't even make sense. Then you turn around and say this, and that's why people be taking you like not seriously. I'm gonna say that. Okay. But do I feel like Jasmine deserves to be loved? I definitely do. If I gotta ask you for money or to do something, you ain't the man for me. I'm gonna kick you to the curb when I'm done with you. I know that's right. Rather stay home and be with my baby. Ain't no way. Oh, she needs to focus on her kids. And you know what? She does need to focus on her kids, but mama gotta have a life too. Okay. I'm just gonna keep it one under red. Okay. She deserves to have some adult time. Yeah, she deserves that because them kids get a lot of time because she's in that house all the time now, regardless if she's doing something with them or not. She definitely is in that house. We do know that, okay? So she deserved to have her little uh adult time herself. Now I know in her live today, a lot of people was getting a little irritated because the kids were. She was telling the kids to clean up and she wasn't being attentive to what was going on because obviously they was in there arguing. But if y'all notice, her girls always do that. Every time it's time for them to clean up, they get to argue. Okay. Now, me personally, I really feel like Jasmine got offended because a lot of people saying you need to go tend to her kids, and she said, "Well, you must don't have any kids. I'm gonna let my kids clean up. They mess up. They need to clean up. That's their domain. They need to clean it up." And sis, you're right. They do. They got to learn at some place point. Excuse me. But the problem I think people were having was the fact that you hear your children having some disagreements in that room, and instead of them, they're children. They're what 6 and 4. Yeah, they're not going to really hash it out the right way because we know that they get angry and they bust windows and bust each other upside the head. We've seen that. You've told us that. Okay, so I think people were coming from a place of, sis, you might want to get up and go either break them apart or intervene. Not saying take over the cleaning, but if anything, you take you a chair and sit right in that doorway. And then the first time somebody don't pick up something off that floor and move fast enough, that's when you start swinging. Okay. Yeah, you didn't do that, sis. You shut the door and kept entertaining your lie. And I think that's what throws people off, right? Because they just mothers are like, well, sis, that to me, that feels like you're not being attentive because it's obvious that there's something going on with the children. And although you live there 24/7, we just sitting on the live stream for an hour or so. But still, that's just, you need to go redirect the behavior, right? If you stand in there and enforce the rules and the laws, I think it would come off better than you just hollering from the next bedroom with the door closed. Didn't I say click, get? Yes, sis, that's not real effective. But when you standing up and you standing in the doorway or you standing in the middle of the room and say, didn't I say get this room cleaned up? And I'm, since that's a little bit more forceful, right? That makes people understand, you know? And I think that's where people are coming from. Well, CPS can't really, get on her because she was sitting in the room while the kids was cleaning up. That's not a reason to call CPS on her. It just doesn't seem like great mothering. I'm gonna say that, okay? She just needs to put the twins in daycare. Yeah, but you know what, y'all? She's not going to put those twins in daycare. We keep saying that. Jabs is not going to do anything more than what she's doing right now. Yeah, she's not putting those kids in daycare. She's not, because you got to understand, Jasmine needs an excuse to sit in that house, and not having a person to watch the children is her excuse. Okay. So we're not going to keep saying Jasmine needs to do this and Jasmine needs to do that with those kids because we already know it's been tested and proven she's not going to do any more than what she's going to do. And at the end of the day, she don't ever got to put them in daycare because guess what? Me, you, or nobody else got to watch them but her. Now, moving in silence, I disagree. You said, oh, she went off, but she keep telling the twins to clean up. They too, they, they can't do much. Oh, okay, the 2-year-olds, right? They can't. Yeah, they right. I thought you was talking about the other 2 kids. I'm thinking to myself, if you big enough to mess up, you damn sure big enough to clean up. Daycare won't be able to handle all that screaming, but daycare will definitely put a stop to it. Yeah, they'll put a stop to it because they're taught to intervene with children with behaviors. Well, at least they should be taught. I'm gonna say that. Not all daycares are good daycares. Um, she said she tell Caitlin they know the song they can clean up. What song you talking about, Latrice? The cleanup song? Child, the cleanup song don't work for kids. It's him screaming and hollering. You can't even hear it. The twins need to be potty trained. That's how you know she shouldn't be dating. They can talk and not using the potty. Shaking my head. Yeah, but I look, y'all. My kids were all potty trained. Shoot, my oldest potty trained himself, and he wasn't even 2. He was just that. He was just that smart. He potty trained himself. you know, and I was working. My mother-in-law potty trained my kids because I was working, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. I really did. I didn't potty train any of my children. My mother-in-law potty trained them because she watched them while I worked. You know, so I was grateful for that. Now, obviously, when they came home, I continued on, but she really jump started it for me. Now they're 2. They just turned 2 in April, and we, for the most part, boys tend to be a little harder to potty train than girls. But there's some people that don't. Hey, Maria, there's some people that don't have their kids potty trained till they 3, 4 years old. Now that's a shame for God, because I wish I would. But it happens. Yes, they should be potty trained, but I'm hoping Jasmine works. But y'all, look, I can't really say anything because look, that type of stuff. Yeah, them not being potty trained yet. I don't really care because they're not my kids. I'm just saying. Now I know a lot of y'all saying that because you're concerned, but you can't ever be more concerned than her. So that's the key. You can never be more concerned than her. And if she enjoying buying pull-ups and they almost 3 or close, well, they'll be 3 next year. If she's enjoying buying pull-ups, then let her, y'all. That's her money. I didn't do any songs. I told her, get in here and clean. Yeah, we didn't do the songs. We didn't do that at my house. Get in here and clean up. Come on. Come on. Come and clean up this mess. Yeah, we didn't do the cleanup songs. Now I do understand there are parents that do that, and it is a good motivator. I would think if you did use a song, maybe that would calm the twins down a little bit because they hear this, or maybe you play it on your phone. Clean up, everybody clean, whatever how the song go. Yeah, that probably would be a good motivator for the children. But whatever. Like, look, y'all, if she's not gonna do it, if she wants to make her life hell, sis, go right on ahead. And whatever man is sitting up in there enduring all that, good luck to him too. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I used to play Michael Jackson while Q was picked up his toys. I know that's right. But the kids are probably delayed. Yogi just got potty trained at 3 and will still have accents at time. Yeah, yeah. I did the countdown. If I get to 3, it's not good. Look, girl, what you done said? Honey, I start snatching TVs out the wall. Bloop, bloop. Girl, the whole house looked like the lights then went out in New York. Boop, boop. I started snatching everything out. Them kids was like, whoa, whoa, hold up. No TV, no radio, no, oh, shoot. Yeah, yeah. Now, obviously, I had times where my kids didn't want to do right, but I knew what to do to get them right. And that's me. That was my philosophy in my home. Everybody homes are different. That's why all kids are raised different because everybody have a different way of raising their kids. Jasmine feels like All she got to do is tell them go clean up, and that's what they should do. And if that's how sis feel, then sis, you gonna have a lot of days of pulling your hair out. Like you have to be an enforcer in your home. And if you're not an enforcer, the kids most definitely will enforce all over you. Period. An enforcer doesn't necessarily mean throwing the belt around. It's just being very stern in the home about the things that you will and will not tolerate. Period. Yes, Yogi is cute. Yes, Rachel, I did that too, honey. I would bag up all toys, everything, honey. I had stuff in my trunk of my car, video games, everything, child. I just because I feel like I'm working, and the last thing I need to do when I come home is to walk through and see where you've been lounging since you got out of school and your room tore up. Yeah, that's the only thing you got to do is go to school and clean up. That's it. That's easy. Child, I gotta clean up, bring the money in, pay the bills, cook, clean. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I got a whole lot I'm doing over here. All you got to do, yeah, you're not gonna make this hard. Period. My 4-year-old son is nonverbal autistic and took and it took her dad telling her she couldn't go to school until she learned to use the pot. Oh, that's so cute. Not for her to want to use the pot. Oh, that is too cute. So y'all, let's get the live ain't at 100 likes yet. Oh, y'all trip. After a while, she's gonna. But honey, I ain't gonna be begging for no likes. Y'all can like it, whatever. That's your thing, okay? Thanks, Angie. Did y'all see Liv's getting ready for the deal? Child, we gonna talk about Liv briefly towards the end. So if you here for a Liv conversation, since you might want to come back about 15, 20 minutes, okay? We not gonna give Liv a whole bunch of time over here. Uh-uh. What we do if they leave toys out or they play when we pretend to throw whatever it is away and hide them until they stop toys. I know that's right. Girl, you got to psychoanalyze these children because I'm telling you, these kids are so damn smart. I don't know what it is, and it's similar like an infamil, but these kids is coming out newborns with the minds of 4-year-olds. These kids are smart and they think they know everything. And honey, I'm here to tell you, you don't know ish until I tell it or teach it to you. Period. And that's how Jasmine needs to be. You know, the problem with Jazz, she doesn't want to keep showing them by example, by just yelling clean up. Yeah, since you can't do that, you cannot look, you shouldn't. I'm gonna say that. You shouldn't give uh duties from the bedroom where you sitting doing nothing. Like you have to get up and be an enforcer. And sometimes you didn't I say, yeah, sometimes sis that doesn't work, you got to show a person who you are. So obviously you got to show them kids who you are and not to play with. Now, again, if she never does that, y'all, again, that's Jazz's visit, them her kids, and she got to deal with that trauma over there. Kids are off the chain, honey. These kids are smart and manipulative nowadays for real. Yes, they are, honey. Very manipulative. She said them kids gonna be cussing out next year. Now, one thing I will say is that little boy, he is really trying to use his words, honey. He was asking Jasmine for a cookie. He said, "Oh, God." He is really trying to use his words, and that's good. Yeah, but I just wish she would, when people try to tell Jasmine stuff, they're not being mean. People are just listen, sis, you're going live in your bedroom and everybody hears everything around them. So do you expect for people to ignore what's going on? And then you have to understand a lot of these people that are commenting to you are people who've been watching for a long time. They feel like they know you, sis. So they're going to feel compelled to say things to you. Like a lot of times don't take that stuff offensively because people are just trying to be, we understand a lot of people like to give their 2 cents. Like what we doing right now, giving our 2 cents. Yeah, that's what people like to do. So just don't take that offensively. Just be like, okay, thank you, I appreciate it. And just keep going. You sit here arguing with a person about their thoughts, sis. At the end of the day, it's still their thought. It's still their thought. I did a video memes prank. I thought it was funny, honey. Oh my God. Like I told you, I did not know sis was back. Yeah, I didn't know that. But okay. I don't have to live next door or babysit. I know that's right, Miss Ted. I'm glad. Woo, baby. She asked me back to hell no. J Bay said the problem is that some new age parents think it's innovate when the kids talk back like they think they're highly intelligent. That's the wrong kind of smart. No, exactly. They think it's cute. Honey, I remember when I was at the daycare, we had this little girl there. When I tell you that little girl was so damn smart, she was 3 years old, but honey, she talked like she was 8. But honey, when I tell you she gave her mama the business, that little girl she was too grown. She was too grown. And I would be like, oh my God. Like it was damn near kind of annoying. Cause I'm like, little girl, you are 3. Who is you telling? Somebody, you're 3, little girl. Yeah, honey, she would tell, because she would come and tell all her mama business. She would come and to the daycare and say that her daddy was fighting her mama and girl, she was telling all that woman's business. And her mama thought, obviously her mama condoned that, because when she started doing that, you didn't check her and tell her, even at 3 or 2 or whenever she thought, she said, oh, she's been talking since she was 1. I'm thinking to myself, okay, sis, well, that little girl, she's probably like a while ago. Yeah, it was about 4 or 5 years ago. So obviously she's what, 8, 9 years old now. Honey, ain't no telling what's going on over there. That little girl probably telling her mama what to do at this point. Yeah, TT be like, cause I don't want to. Girl, I be Googling parenting tips to try to get mine to want to do the things I need him to do. I don't want to be beating my child, but I want to use psychology if I can, so I don't have to burn energy fusing. And Ebony Love, again, all children are different. Some children you can talk to, and then some children you can't. Like, you just can't talk to them. They are some kids are the type you got to reach out and touch them. And then when you chastise your child, it's not that you beating them. Like the Bible says, spare the rod, sport a child, you know? So again, but I'm not to tell anybody how to, you should whip your child. And I'm just going to tell you what I did. Okay. I can't tell you what you need to do, but I admire you for trying to use other ways, innovative ways to work with your child. But sis, is in the Bible, and I just really feel like if you're a firm believer in the Bible, you most definitely is a firm believer in that verse. You spare the rod, spoil the child. Okay. My boys are grown and believe me, they check that tone when talking to me. Ain't nothing cute about talking back. Yeah, no, there's nothing cute. I don't care if you're 3 or 33. Yeah, please don't play with me. Like even now, my older children, my adult children, and I can call them, and my oldest son, I had called him the other day, and I called him on the phone, and he answered. He's like, "What up?" Or I think he said, "What did he say?" I think it's what I said. Hello, hello. He like, "Yeah, what up?" I said, "Hello, hello." He was like, "Mama." I said, "Oh, is this my son?" Yeah, I said, what's up? I said, no, I'm not your home girl. I'm your mother. Okay? Yeah, don't get it twisted. Don't play with me. I don't like that. Like, you be cool with the little girls. Yeah, don't be cool with me. I don't like that. It just made me feel some type of way. It just made me feel like he was being disrespectful. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So in Jasmine's live, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Jasmine's live real quick. So her live was very interesting. One thing I can say about Jasmine is she'll talk when she's ready to talk, right? So today she said that Phillip called her, FaceTimed her, or y'all, jail has went a long way since I had to deal with it years ago. Okay. So he FaceTimed her. I said, well, hot damn, FaceTime. All right, sis. So, and I guess he questioned, I guess word on the penitentiary streets that Jasmine got her a zaddy at home. Okay. So, Sir was questioning her, and Jasmine she felt compelled to, answer some of his questions. And, I'm just like, Jasmine, at this point, why? You don't owe Philip no explanation. What explanation did he give you any when he was free and he was doing all he was doing on you? Jasmine said today that her depression started when, the more she was doing for Philip, the less he appreciated. It's when her depression, set in because obviously, she was trying to be, the only one, and Philip was choosing several ones. Okay. And she said that's when her depression started sitting in. She let us know that she had been with Philip for 14 years. And okay, Jasmine, at this point, sis, you really need to stop saying that because we've heard you several times and you keep holding that badge that you was with this man for 14 years. Sis, that it didn't do you any good because like you said today, what really bothered you is how he was having kids on you, sis. And I could imagine that would bother you because you didn't have any kids on him. All your kids are by him. But yet he time after time after time kept sleeping with other women on you. And sis, yeah, and you know what? And every time I would talk to him on the phone, yeah, that's all that would come back to me. And I wouldn't really give Philip too much time because at the end of the day, Philip has always had the upper hand on her. Sis, for the first time in what you said is 14 years, sis, you finally got the upper hand and you don't even know how to play the hand. Hey, Tanya, she needs to drop the dead weight and put herself first. She can choose better, but she has to be selfish and focus on her first before males. Most definitely. Yeah. You most definitely. Like since you have the upper hand now. You can call the shot. For years Philip called the shots. Since you finally got the chance to call the shot and you still allowing that man to call the shots on you and you don't even realize it. That's why he's able to call and question you. Since what you doing with your poo na na hasn't been his business in over 2 years, sis. Yeah, it's not his business what you do with your poo na na. Is he asking his other baby mamas what they're doing with their poo na na? Yeah, probably not. But you know why he asks you? Because sis, that's the situation you created for yourself. You allowed yourself to be manipulated by that man, and he steady is continuing to manipulate you behind bars. Now I'll say this: I don't know what the guy name is. You know what, Jenny? I his name being Chris. Yeah, what I'm not going to look him up. I don't care what that man. That man name is Zaddy. That's what she said in the title, and that's what his name is to me, Zaddy. Okay. So, but look, I'm just gonna say this, and this is for any woman dealing in those type of relationships. Like, sis, you have to figure out a way to take your self worth. Now, we do know by listening to Jasmine today, dealing with Philip, her self worth was in the toilet. The toilet. Sis even said that Philip wouldn't even let her buy things. When she would tell Philip she wanted to buy things for herself, obviously to make herself look pretty, Philip would tell her she didn't need that. Because you know why? Philip liked when she was feeling homely and looking homely because he had her right where he wanted her. He had her where she didn't want to be with nobody, and he felt like would nobody want to be with her either. But since you have been, God works in mysterious ways, and maybe God, I'm not trying to, be insensitive to the people that love Philip, his kids, his family and stuff. But for in Jasmine's situation as a woman, maybe God did that for a reason, sis, to help you break free of the manipulation that obviously you wouldn't have broke free on your own. Because it just appears to me if Philip would have never been to jail, sis, you would have still been sitting right there enduring all the BS that you stated today in your life that he put you through, sis. You even said after all this time you still got love for the ninja. And I'm not saying that you need to hate him, but since that love that you still harboring for the fact that he's your kid's dad, sis, does he have that same energy for you? I don't think so, Jasmine, because you said it yourself. He's had children on you. Right, Latrice? Of course he's not calling about to see about the kids it's not about the kids. It's about him being able to manipulate Jasmine, keep Jasmine right where he want her. That's what it's about. But Jasmine needs to rise up. Now is the time, sis. You got ample time to get your mind right. This is the time. Phil used to do the same to me. No makeup, no weave, just be natural. That solely breaks my spirit because I like to be cute sometimes. Well, Asia, you're naturally cute, right? So you probably didn't need all that, but you did it because that's what you like. Hey, virtual. So so she questioned. Philip asked her about Zaddy. So she questions Philip on how you know about Zaddy. Okay. So Philip, um, uh, um, Jasmine asked, you know, did your baby mama tell him? He wouldn't answer. But Jasmine says she feels deep down in her heart that the baby mama did. Okay. And at this point, I'm gonna say this. What Jasmine is doing with her time is her business. Philip said that he don't want no man up around his kids. Well, Philip, sir, is that the requirement for all your other baby mamas, or is just a requirement for Jasmine? I didn't hear you, Philip. What did you say? Right, J Bay. Shannon, he needs to have several seats. You can't demand. Now, I can understand him just not wanting any old type of man up around his children. I get that. And maybe he feels like because Jasmine sat and wasted her time with him, he feel like Jasmine's not a good chooser of men because she chose him. That's what I'm starting to feel like. That's how Philip is feeling. But at the end of the day, sir, if you don't have that requirement for the other women that you have, I think what you got about 4 other baby mamas. If you don't have that requirement for the other baby mamas, why is that a requirement for Jasmine? Sir, when you got yourself in a situation that landed you to have 5 year jail sentence, yes, sir, you're not in a position to tell her what she needs to be doing with her punana. Okay? If you wanted to manage her punana, then you should have managed to keep yourself out of jail, sir. Now I'm gonna say this. Now, from what they said, that this man is supposed to be a friend of Philip, or was a friend of Philip's. Philip and the guy were friends, but they fell out. Now, did Jasmine confirm that? I thought she did say that in a vlog or a live that he was a friend of Philip's. And I'm gonna just say this, Jasmine, sis, if that is the truth, sis, you dead wrong. Okay? Because if this was his homeboy, right? Now, sis, that's damn near like dating one of Philip's cousins. Okay? Yeah, sis, that's kind of weird. Because me personally, if you're gonna totally disassociate yourself from Philip, anything that's a reminder of him, sis, you shouldn't want to be a part of, other than his family. The grandmama, the sisters, the granddaddy, the cousins, close cousins, whatever. Yeah, dating one of his homeboys, just think about it. That's a little creepy. That's a little eerie because it's obvious if he was one of them cool homeboys. Philip seems like the type, or he probably had a little conversation with his home. You know how dudes talk. Since he might have dropped some tea about you to the ninja. Yes, sis, I don't think I would have did that. Now, obviously, you're already with Zaddy, and I guess you said Zaddy's home, so okay. But sis, if I was you, I would have reconsidered that move. That was a wrong move. Since there's too many men out here to accidentally stumble on across one of Philip's homeboys, sis. Yeah, that's weird. Right. She continues to answer those questions. Since you don't need to be answering anything, you don't even got to answer the phone. Okay. And when he called, Kayla know how to pick up the phone. Like, cause see, that's who he needs to be talking to. It's not like he's calling to arrange to send you some money for child support, sis. No. And Sarah, I say, Zaddy. But that's what she called him, child. She said, Zaddy's home. Okay, girl. Well, Zaddy ain't gonna be home long if you keep entertaining phone conversations with Phillip, sis, because you got to remember men are territorial, okay? And it's he if I don't know, if this is a former friend, yes, sis, that's not a good look. You need to limit your phone conversation. Now, obviously, I can't make her do anything, but I damn sure can influence or not influence, encourage you to do otherwise. Sis, when Zaddy is there, yeah, you don't need to be on the phone with Phillip. You really need to limit your conversations or you're going to limit your time with Zaddy. Okay? What man can handle those screaming kids? Hell, Phillip's not staying. You know what? I don't know, but whatever one that can handle it, he's a good one. He might be a keeper, sis. So Phillip can't help you sitting in the pen, sis. Yeah, he can't help you. He cannot help you. And I'm saying this. I just really feel like from what she said in that live today, like Jasmine really showed some hurt. Like obviously she's hurt by the things she has went through with Phillip, you know. One of Phillip baby mamas is in the chat right now, right? And she feels like Jasmine felt like Asia was a told Phillip. And I'm gonna just say this, Asia, sis. I'm gonna say this in the most dearest, nicest way, because sis, I don't know you, but I'm gonna put it to you like this: if that is the case, sis, you're wrong for that. Yeah, telling on Jasmine, sis. Yeah, what is that doing for you? Nothing, nothing. Now again, I don't know if you did, because I don't know if you said you did, you didn't, whatever. But sis, I really feel like what Jasmine is doing with her punani is her business and her business only. And if she needs Phillip to know, Jasmine has a YouTube channel. Phillip needs to go subscribe. He needs to go subscribe to Jasmine's YouTube channel and he can get all the tea because Jasmine is real and she gonna tell you everything. Okay? Okay. I did tell him about her leaving the kids with alone with him. Well, Asia, sis. Now I will say this: you just had a baby yourself by a man other than Phillip, right? So and when you first met that man, obviously you really didn't know him. He really didn't know you, and you left that man around your kids, right, sis? So why is Jasmine wrong when you did it yourself with Phillip's kids? Yes, sis, that's not your place. Jasmine is a grown woman. What she does with her kids is her grown business. I'm gonna just keep it 100, sis. That wasn't your place. The man that you pregnant by, you just had a baby with. I'm gonna just keep it 100, sis. Jasmine is grown, and if God forbid, anything happens, we're not gonna just always assume to the worst for every man. Every man ain't touching on people's kids, okay? Every man is not doing that. They're not. So we're not going to just assume that because it happens to some children. If we're not going to assume it's happening to all children. And my personal opinion is, since I really feel like if Jasmine, she's grown, and those are her kids just as well as their Phillip's kids. They're her kids too. And Phillip is not in a position to demand and control anything since he's in prison. What can he do? What are you gonna do? Send the enforcers out to her house? Yeah, no, he's not gonna do that. He's not in a position to demand or control anything. Exactly. If she doesn't put everything on YouTube, what you're doing in your personal life, sis, needs to stay personal. Whoever Zaddy is or whatever you're doing for Zaddy, is your business. And when you put it on YouTube, on the internet, sis, you just made it everybody's business. Personally, Asia is married now, but she when she met the man, she wasn't married to him. She didn't meet him and marry him, right? He was once a stranger to her too. When she met him, he was boyfriend, and then he became husband. There's a difference. All I'm saying is she's grown, and those are her kids. That's all I'm saying. And I don't think it's, she's not telling on Asia. At least she ain't said she is. And it's just Phillip doesn't. He's not in the position. And the other kids, there's other baby mamas out here that he has, and I'm pretty sure they're entertaining men, right? Is he saying anything to them? Why is it just Jasmine? Okay, Asia, baby. Look, at the end of the day, that's y'all. Okay, I mean, since you can slice it and dice it and roll it up and however you want to fix it, but at the end of the day, when you first met that man, since he was a stranger to you, yeah, you didn't meet him and knew him, and at one point you decided to invite him over. Yeah, but I'm not saying you're wrong, sis, because again, you grown them. Those are your children. I can't tell you what to do with your kids, and Phillip couldn't even tell you because those are your children. Those kids were born to you. They're his kids too. But when he decided to leave you alone to raise those children, then he left you alone to raise those children. He left Jasmine alone to raise her children. Okay, Asia, baby, that's your story. I don't know if you left him alone or not, because obviously I don't live where you live, since I don't even know who you are. I'm not there. That's your story, since you telling it. But all I'm saying is, if Jasmine did leave, well, not if, she said she did leave him alone. Jasmine is a grown woman. Those are her kids. Those are her kids. Well, everybody she meets, she's not gonna know them. She got to get to know what she's supposed to do. Not be around anybody until Phillip come home. Yeah, I don't think that's right. Now that's just my personal opinion. Right, Phillip left it. Yeah, but look, like I said, it's no disrespect to you, Asia, but I just really feel like, since that wasn't your place to tell on Jasmine. Jasmine is grown. Jasmine didn't have kids with you. She had kids with Phillip. That's all I'm saying. She's grown. But she has been known to reckless when it comes to her children. I don't think Asia meant anything but concern for the children. But telling Phillip does what? Phillip's in jail. What is Phillip gonna do? What he gonna do? Break out of jail and come get the kids? So telling Phillip does what? Yeah, that does anything. It doesn't do anything. Nikki says, so Asia, you married and still talking with Phillip about another woman. I'm confused. Isn't y'all just supposed to be talking about your kids? It says, I don't know. That's fine, but we got to deal with the hurt if something happens to the kids. We all know she doesn't make the wisest decisions. But at the end of the day, Asia, you're not Jasmine's angel. You're not those kids' angel. She don't know what you over there doing, right? And she's not snitching on you or in your business. I just really feel like you shouldn't really be. Look, at the end of the day, Jasmine created this monster for herself because she tells too much of her business, right? So but my personal opinion, me saying this is, you telling Phillip does what? Is he gonna stop? No. What can Phillip do? He can't do nothing, sis. He in jail. What are you gonna do? What you say? Zaddy had a good birthday, though. That's all I'm saying, sis. Phillip can't control anything, sis. He's in jail. Somebody's controlling him right now. It's called the state of Texas. So he can't do anything. So telling him is, since that was just you was just gossiping with him, right? That's all that was. He can't do anything but get mad. That's it. YouTube can be for entertainment. You don't know what's real or fake. So why tell him what she put on YouTube that we may or may not truly know for sure? And if it is, he can't do anything. Well, we definitely know that she said, because she said she left the kids with Bay while she took them out to go get the nails done. So Asia didn't make that up. That's what she said, okay? And Asia told the man that, Phillip. But my thing is, what can Phillip do? He can't do anything about it. He's in jail, sis. He can't do nothing. Sis said, I want a strawberry. Yanni, Yanni, I want one of them 20s. I want all four of them 20s, okay? Depending on how long Jazz has known him, telling was a little extra. Yeah, well, apparently he's one of Phillip's friends. So I would just assume sis been knowing the ninja for a minute. If he one of Phillip's friends, that's just my opinion. And again, I'm not trying to be rude to Asia by any means. I'm just really feeling like, yes, you have kids with him too, but is the other baby mamas on the phone with Phillip talking about what? Because I'm pretty sure they watching Jasmine's channel too. If they're not running the tea back, I don't understand why Asia feel like she needs to. That's all I'm saying. Because Jasmine is grown, and if she's dating a guy, she pay the rent there. Phillip don't pay the rent there. She pay the rent. So now she got to ask permission to bring Phillip permission to bring people over at the house that she pay rent for. Yeah, no, I'm not going for that one. Nope, 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 nope. But again, Jasmine, since we blame you, because you're the one to continuously keep putting your business on the YouTube. So obviously, I guess you're trying to let Phillip know. Maybe you was hoping Asia did tell Phillip, okay? So you can make Phillip a little jealous. But since he's not jealous, because I guarantee you Phillip gonna get out of jail, and since he gonna go on about his business. Trust and believe. He's just playing the game right now because he ain't got shit else to do but play. But when that ninja get out, oh shit, he gonna show you who he is. Trust and believe. They always do. Yeah, he got too much access, Ange. People can't have control unless you give it to them. Girl, you better say that again. I approve this message. Delightful. Delightful. Hey, Nirvana. I am late just signing on. I am obviously missing all the TT. Me and Jazz are texting, so we hashing it out. Okay, good, Asia. Good. That's all I'm saying, sis. Like, at the end of the day, as women, y'all, don't let Phillip come in between y'all, because Phillip, I'm gonna be real honest with you. He don't give a F about neither one of y'all. I'm gonna be real honest. He don't. Since he can send you all kind of Valentine's Day cards, pictures of dinglings, and he can tell whispered sweet nothings in Jasmine ear, but at the end of the day, he doesn't have an allegiance to neither one of y'all. He doesn't. It's already tested and proven. Since he was bouncing back and forth with you and her. I'm glad he stopped. I'm glad he stopped fighting hitting on you too, sis. Because the next time he would hit on you, I'd be like, call me back when your mind is right. Because child, me and you is so last year. Okay. Who said you was calling Phillip? Asia. Makeup beauty to tell Jazz. She make beauty. You sis, you a best. Destiny, you tardy, sis. Nirvana, this bum ass me. Always have a whip, plethora of whip, and I just don't understand it. Oh, Nirvana, girl, stop. Nirvana, you just got here, girl. Don't make me go get my fly swatter. Nirvana, you just got here, sis. Damn. It sounds like they are both slow. No, I don't think Asia's slow. I really don't. I think Asia, just like Jasmine, got very manipulated by a man, had obviously had a good mouthpiece. Okay. But, I don't think she's slow. Now, Jasmine, sis, sometimes you give me slow vibes. I'm gonna keep it 100, and I'm gonna need you to get that together, okay? Because you got daughters over there you raising, and what you went through with Phillip, I do understand there was times y'all had some good times, but sis, y'all had a bunch of bad times too, okay? So I'm gonna need you to get yourself together so you can put your daughters up on game. Hey, Muna, or is it Monet? Wani said, I couldn't believe when I seen that 80 on the bed. Jasmine damn near made me pull my hand through that screen because I got bills I need to pay. Since I definitely could have used that 80. Okay. I'm hoping some of that birthday money she got super chatted. Since I hope that wasn't part of that super chat money. Okay. That 80 could have went on something. Look, sis, look, you could have left the 80 off the bed. That $80 didn't make that scene look any more sexier. No. Sis, not. You could have put a pair of thongs on the bed. Yeah, yeah, sis, not the 80. Mm-mm. 80 in my soldier boy. Were you a met daddy? If it has nothing to do with my kids, I'm not discussing it with my baby daddy. Up, F her kid in my. Latifah said, I can't believe that she did that for his baby. Was the man there on his birthday? Because she said when she was out with the Maya, his birthday was the next day. Yes, that's what she blogged today. That Zaddy, she got Zaddy ready for his birthday, and you know what? Thought was cute, but the $80 just threw me all the way off, sis. You could have kept that off the bed, and I'm gonna need you to keep them strawberries off the bed. I'm tired of you, Jasmine, putting all your groceries on that bed, sis. Stop. Her lie was dry like them red beans. She was eating. You so silly, Queen. 320 quarters is $80, girl. Bye. KP said 80. It looked like two 20s and a 10 and a 5. KP, I'm not playing with you, sis. Hey, Kiara. Zaddy probably went back home to his side chick or girlfriend, etc. I don't have feelings for no one but my husband, but Phil is tied to me because of our kids. I can't help that. I mean, um, I mean, I ain't gonna say he tied to you, sis. Y'all just got kids together, I mean, but I mean, that's your thought process. You, you, you think about it the way you feel like you need to. Since he's a baby daddy. Trust me, when he get out and birth some more kids, because he definitely gonna birth some more. Since you just gonna be what you always been, his baby mama. Trust me. Yeah, honey. I am tied to my baby daddy too, but we don't need to talk, especially if he locked up. Okay, okay. Taxi said these comments. I wish I had 80. Kiki said, I need $80. Give him boundaries, Asia. He needs to study his zaddy on the lower bunk. Girl, you are virtual. How old are your kids? Just give them the phone. You don't have anything to talk about. Jesse said, girl, give that ninja the phone. Give them kids the phone, girl. You ain't got to say hello. Yeah, The supporters are paying out the tip for Jess. Sweet D. Okay, y'all get ready to start clowning. I already see what's going on. Yeah, y'all been cutting up all that comforter needs to be washed. Oh my God. Girl, you could have took that $80 and got you a whole bunch of bottles of Tide, sis. Zaddy. Well, I hope he do something that's nice for her next holiday. That's all I'm saying, y'all. At this point, we just need to see what Zaddy can do for you, boo. That's what we need to see. Don't show us no more candlelight visuals, dinners, drive-bys. Sis, don't show us anymore. Let us see what the ninjas are doing for you, sis. That's what we want to see. I need you to show us that. Don't show us any more. We don't want to see that. Like, you've already showed us how well you treat a man. You showed us with Phil. You showing us with Zaddy. You know what I'm saying? So you've showed us that, Jasmine. We get it, sis. We understand. Now let us see what the ninja's doing for you, sis. That's what we want to see. Okay? Yeah, show off what Zaddy did for you, sis. Daniel said, I would have bought pull us with that $80. She couldn't find another 20. So virtual. She had $100. She spent the $20 for the gift that was in the bag and the stuff at Dollar Tree. Sis had 80 left, so she was like 2 tens in the bucket, and just threw the 80 on the bed. Yeah, yeah. Destiny, she said, any man get with Jasmine, I'm gonna assume that he's gay. I would have taken the money. What you say, Sam? I would have taken the money and paid for a maid for a few hours. Nothing better than a clean house. You didn't have to clean. Girl, she could have took that 80 and did mommy's day out. Okay. Okay. Zaddy waiting for sis said Zaddy waiting for that stimulus check. Was Zaddy gonna have to get in line? Because he couldn't get none of my stimulus. Kay said all them candles made me think she was gonna burn the complex. Oh my God. Y'all is showing y'all tails. Don't forget she went to the Bath and Body Works. They got a sale. Awesome. Oh yeah, y'all are cutting up. I'm gonna assume any man. Oh my God, man. She said Zaddy waiting for them taxes. I can't with this year's Thanksgiving vlog. Who talking about a Thanksgiving vlog? Chrissy Bay has a wife at home too. Y'all, we're not talking about Chrissy. I'm mad at Chrissy. We're not talking about her. Zaddy gave her cease and desist when it comes to posting this face. Oh, Zaddy made her sign what they call it, y'all? A NDA. Zaddy made her sign an NDA. He said, "Don't you ever, ever show my face on this camera." Where was the kids? No screaming. Child, maybe the neighbors had them. Maybe she told the neighbors, can you watch my kids for me? I don't know. Child, who had her? Because I know Mama Dukes didn't have them because she don't be really watching them like that. So America said, when did they have time to date these zaddies and these babes? Like, I'm confused. Like, what is going on? Yes, it was extremely quiet. Y'all said that in the beginning of the live. I don't know who. Jasmine. Okay, what did Nikki say? I know I said good night, but grown ass man wearing Bath and Body Works. I wish I would. He need Gucci. Nikki, did you forget Zaddy is on a budget, sis? Oh no, not Zaddy, but Jasmine is on a budget. Okay, she only had $100, sis. Gucci would have took the whole damn 100. Not Benadryl. Who got Benadryl? Girl, she did not get them kids no Benadryl. Y'all don't start them rumors over here, okay? We don't do that over here. I want to know what she cooked. Well, she could have took that 80 and got some Italian or some Chinese. KP said Axe would have been better. Oh my God. She put some TV dinners in the microwave. Angie, sis, I got my flight sweater right here. Okay? It's right here. Zaddy took his main chick to Applebee's twice with that. Oh, Tay said Zaddy did the 2 for $20. Yes, some place was empty. I don't know, y'all. Not y'all are a fool. Y'all are a fool. Hey Maria. Hey Lady B. I'm over at the comment. Yes, girl, these comments are a mess. I don't know, y'all. But I got a question. Hey, mommy. I got a question. Hey, Bianca. I got a question for y'all. This is what I want to know. Now, Jasmine stated in her live that she don't know who told Phillip that she had a zaddy in her house. Okay, sis said she didn't know who it was. She said she kind of thought who it might have been, but sis really don't know. But it's awful funny to me that sis definitely knew the reactors called CPS. That sis definitely knew that. But when it comes to who told Phillip that Zaddy was home, sis, you said you didn't have a clue. Yeah, you was clueless. You didn't know. You was dumbfounded. You didn't know. Sis said, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But when we said the neighbors called CPS, the neighbors didn't call CPS. Okay. YouTube called CPS. Okay. Well, how come YouTube didn't tell Phillip Zaddy was home? Girl, stop. Don't do that. You said the reactors called Phillip to his number on Google. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You had no clue who told Phillip about Zaddy. Okay? You had no clue. You couldn't think of nobody if they came and knocked on your door. But you most definitely knew who called CPS. You most definitely knew that the reactor called CPS. But when it comes to Phillip and who told Joe T, yeah, you didn't have a clue. Really? Is that really? Okay, girl. So, we're gonna talk about Liv real quick, y'all. Oh, it's 12 o'clock, baby. I gotta get off of here, y'all. So we're gonna talk about Liv real quick. Now, I'm gonna just say this about Olivia. Now, today she did a live where she said she was getting ready for the D. I don't know if that was a dentist appointment, a doctor's appointment, a dermatology appointment. Yeah, I don't know what D she was getting ready for, but sis said she was getting ready for the D. Okay. Yes, I know, Nikki. I'm sorry, sis. We about to get off of here though. Okay. Uh, so sis said she was getting ready for the D. Okay. And I was in and out of her live, but when I came back to it, sis, the kid said there was a rap tap 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 at the door, and I was like, "Sis, you just moved there. Who knocking at your door? Is it the neighbor? Would they want to borrow some sugar, flour, coffee? Sis, what the neighbors want?" So sis goes sachets to the door. Mind you, she did have clothes on because in her video I saw today or this morning, sis went to the door to get the takeout food with her whole pack. But y'all, we know Olivia do that. That's okay. She does that. Okay, like we used to that now. Sis said karma is knocking. So kid said, "Is it daddy at the door?" She was looking like if you say one more thing, one more thing. So all I'm saying is this, sis. If you really was through with that ninja, really, really, really through with that ninja, from what you said it. I didn't put the words in your mouth. That's what you said. Sis, why are you allowing this man to keep running up behind you, chasing you? You literally made it convenient for him to come knock on your door because you uprooted yourself and your children, all your things to go. You say, I don't know where the girl, I'ma just assume she said, because I know Gerard ain't left Texas to go to California to chase her. Okay? Because if that was the case, he would have chased her right there in Florida. He would have went back to Florida and chased her there. So you say you like to drink. I'm just curious. I'm like, okay, so since you uprooted all your stuff, your kids, you left your house, whatever the situation, buy, rent to buy, whatever, to plop yourself, and then you still playing games? Like, sister, what did you move there for? If you don't want to talk to him, why, sis, why are you in his state? Why? Sis, why are you there? That's a whole lot of, like, sis, you spent a whole lot of money to prove a point. Now, it ain't a point in America that much meant for me to prove spending all that daggone money. Said the lips are you know what? Olivia and them lips, y'all, at the end of the day, whatever. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I seen sis sashay across that screen in the whole patty, I was just like, okay. Like, it doesn't even, y'all, when Suki knob and threw up and kept going, yeah, don't nothing. So with sis walking across there with her undies on, sis, I was just like, oh, okay, sis at home. Like, I'm just, y'all don't, nothing shocked me now. Like, okay, whatever. Who was watching the kids when she was out with her girlfriend? Girl, the mystery remains, but all I know is at some point somebody should get tied, either her or Gerard, because y'all literally have been chasing each other for 8 damn years. Even a mouse would give up. Y'all remember Tom and Jerry? Tom and Jerry? Eventually, them two gave up. What is y'all problem over there? Like, that right there, that's too much. And then those kids is seeing that. They're watching this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that. I get it, sis. I understand loving a man. I get all that. Okay, but sis, you're doing too much. You're having to go through too much to prove whatever point you're trying to prove. I don't know what the point is at this point. Do you even know? Sis said Maurice is watching those kids. Well, she doing it for attention. Yeah, we know that. But sis, that's a lot of attention for you to uproot yourself from Florida to travel. That was a lot. I think me personally, just thinking about what's going on or watching what's going on, and even the stuff that I have been through in my life, I think sis seeing that Gerard was probably slipping away. She keeps saying, I don't know why you guys always bring up Gerard in the live, sis. You know why we bring up Gerard, or they, because I don't be in our live. You know why people bring up Gerard, because since you bring them up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Since you done put on a whole show chasing somebody, and I'ma just assume it's Gerard, because since who else would you be chasing? It better be Gerard, because you better not have done all this for no new boo that you don't even know if it's gonna last this time next year. If you gonna do all that, girl, you better do it for the man that you call your husband. Okay. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm gone. I gotta get off of here. I'm way past my time, child. Ooh, baby, if I don't get up in the morning, it's all of y'all fault. Thank y'all for coming by tonight. I really appreciate it. Please make sure you guys hit the like on your way out the door. If you've been listening to this live or in the live, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I most definitely will see y'all in the next one. Remember, you guys, sub what you love. Bye bye.